Hello, welcome back. I am standing on my new decking, which is absolutely fantastic because now getting in and out of the bus is so much easier. If you saw the last video, you know that I did this and I did the spa, the covered area, and put some plants around. So this week my challenge is to get inside the bus. I want to try and tidy up around the outside area here, get a canopy up, put some plants around here as well. But just going into the bus, first of all, off of this decking feels really good. But inside, you can see I've left it in a bit of a mess. So I need to clear this up as a starter. My plan in here now is to get all of the trimmings done and finished so I can get that bed in here. I've also got this wood burner, which I need to put it all together, get this put up there, get the hole in place and get this whole thing set up and tidy it all up so it looks lovely. So that's my mission this week. I've also got a number of other things that I need to do as well, but I'm going to do them bit by bit and I'll go through it as I go along. So before I tackle the inside of the bus, it is later in the afternoon now. I think it's about 3:30. I really want a fresh start in there. So starting in the morning, give me a whole day. I'll get as much done as possible. I'll be much more productive. So out here, I've decided I'm going to see if I can put up this sail. It's a 3 meter by 3 meter by 3 meter. I had to work that one out then. It's a triangle, but I need to try and get it connected to that metal bar that runs above the windows, the bus. I've got to have 2 points there, and then I've got to dig a hole, that dreaded hole in the ground down there to get the post in. So if I can do that today, then that'll be a really good start. I'll have some shelter to get in and out of the bus, and then tomorrow I can start the bus fresh. Some things just aren't as obvious as it first may appear. I was thinking that I could get this up quite quickly and then start the inside of the bus tomorrow, but I think I'm going to have to just hold fire on this one for the minute because it's a bit more complicated than I was expecting. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to tackle that, but I'm going to have to just step back for a minute on this one and have a little think about it, because there's always a way. Just wish it was a bit more easy than this one. If there's any way of getting that to fit something like that. Right, was that a bad idea or not? We shall see. Wow, this bamboo down here really is beautiful, and it really divides the area from the little stream that runs down there across into the back field. I'm right now next to the fencing where I had the bus, and even in the areas down here that I cleared up, it's starting to shoot back up again. But it is really beautiful, and that has just given me an idea. So I'm just going to start building up this little pile down here, and I'm going to collect a little bit every day for the next few days. So I was going to be using the boards from the decking that I had left over. There's 10 of them, but as you know, I'm going to be using those for the shower area at the back here. And I think that this is going to work really well. If I can manage to get enough of them, cut them down and try and connect them all, I'm going to have them running around the side, the skirt of this decking, and I think that could look really nice. Well, like I said at the beginning, it is later in the afternoon, and I've already gone gun-ho into putting that bolt through the bus, and I don't want to make any mistakes, so I'm going to think about this and pause, because at the moment I can rectify that problem. If I start drilling more holes, it could go horribly wrong. So perfect place to do that is on my dog walk, which is around about now every day. Sun is just starting to go down, the dogs are needing their run, and it is going to be a fast run, so I'm going to take you with me. This is going to be a very windy track that goes up to the top of the hill. It then goes along the top and then comes back down again alongside my land. It normally takes me 55 minutes, but now I'm going to try and do it in under a minute and a half. So let's go. I think the shower and spa are calling me right now after that walk. My God. Okay, change your plan. I've slept on it, that walk was good, but I need to cover the whole of this decking, and that sail just isn't going to do it. I need to repair that hole, and I think I'll come up with a solution. I bought some material this morning. I'm hoping I can get this done today. I doubt it because it's so excruciatingly uncomfortably hot. I do have my spa, but that's going to slow things down. So I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing. It will reveal itself as I go along. I'm going to put it on time lapse and keep my fingers crossed that this is going to work. That's really difficult. Run, little one. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. It was so obvious. It was just too hot to think. Right, round 2. One down, 2 to go. Thank God for that shade. Two down, 1 to go. Wow, that's hard work. As you can see, it is a real mess in here still. I haven't cleaned it yet, but I somehow have made more mess in the last couple of days and I haven't been in here. So get that cleared out, I think, and then I'm going to start getting that trimming down and see if I can get this bus looking a little bit more finished. This morning I just checked on Bert because he had a huge lump on his neck, and I've had it checked, but it's about the size of a small boiled egg, and I had an appointment for him this afternoon to take it out, have it removed, but it's just burst inside him, so I've got to rush to the vets first of all, get this done.
He's very happy to go home.
I know, yeah. Well, we're all happy now. Bertie's happy. Right, where were we? now figure out how I'm going to do across here. While I'm figuring that out, I'm going to go back into the bus and see if I can get this sorted out. So overall, I think that's worked out pretty good. Very pleased with that. It went up really a lot easier than maybe I thought it was going to. I put the bolts through each one of these posts. That just secures the top bit in. And all I did was roll this material around that top beam, and then I used these plastic pull ties, and I had so many of them, I just went along the whole length, and that seems to have worked. It's a lovely day today. It's no breeze at all really, and we've got a tiny bit of fluffy clouds floating around, which has just kept me a tiny bit cooler, which was really helpful and needed. So maybe possibly it's not as lovely as using the triangular sail, but it is doing what it's supposed to, and that's giving me shelter across the whole top of that platform, which is really nice. So I just need to tidy up along there and get that ready for me to move in. Before I can do that though, I've got to carry on with the inside. So to speed the process up, I'm going to use my stunt double to help me on this one, because I want to get the bed in as soon as possible. Well, I'm not going to think about this. I'm just going to drill the hole using this and pray that that little pencil mark up there wasn't just a mark and is actually a marker. Well, I found the conduit, so that's a start. Can you see the light? I brought the bed down. This is so exciting. You can see that it takes up all of that back, which I knew it was going to, but it's not until you see the bed in place that you realise, wow, that really does dominate the back, which is absolutely cool. So far, I've managed to cut the legs on the back there so they're the right height that I liked to sit on that platform. And then I put the blocks under these legs to get it all level. Using this bit of pine that I had left over from the previous house, I'm going to cut these down now, and these are going to be my legs. Going to then drill a hole through here, and the legs that are on the bed at the moment, I still need to cut them down a bit because my drill piece isn't long enough. They will then slot into here, and these will be my new legs. What I'm going to do after that is I'm going to take each one of those legs and stain them with this light oak. It's not exactly the same as the floor, but I think it does complement it. Now, because I don't want to sleep on the floor, I really need to get this done as quick as possible. And to get my first night in here is going to be amazing. So I'm going to carry on. Uh-oh, that doesn't look good. You can see the wind, it's blowing it to the right, and I can hear helicopters. just dropped, yeah. Wow. Black smoke is not good smoke. That means it's alight. You can see the flames there now. Yeah. Black smoke is on its way out. Black smoke Wow, that really isn't something you want to see every day, is it? So you saw the video footage, not a lot I can say on that. It is 10 minutes away in the car, unfortunately. I thought the smoke, where it was just on the other side of that hill, I thought it might have been literally just on the other side of that hill, but it is 10 minutes away, which is super close. The wind is going in that direction, so it's not coming this way at the moment. We're just keeping our fingers crossed that the wind doesn't turn and come in this direction. Obviously no good for anyone down there. Houses in the hills, terrifying for those people. GNR have blocked off the roads. Helicopters, there's 8 of them, and they're picking up water. You saw in the video from a lake which is next to a golf course. It's under construction, so that was amazing to watch that. Also in the hills, I don't know whether you could see it or not, but I could see the firefighters, just little specks of people. It just goes to show how high up those flames are. It really is difficult to get perspective here as to what kind of area is being lit up by those flames. It is a big area and it was spreading, so I'm hoping they're going to get that under control pretty soon, and I'm praying the wind doesn't change direction, but I'm hoping everyone is obviously safe. I'm going to stay out here now because I got the impression that that sky could start going orange as the sun goes down. I can still hear helicopters in the background, and it's clear that I'm not going to actually get in the bus tonight, so I'm just, oh, whatever. I'll come back to that tomorrow. But I do now, unfortunately, have to go and find the blow-up bed and put that in that room on a plastic sheet, which is no good. But at least, I guess, one night of real uncomfort means that tomorrow night when I'm in there, that's going to feel like luxury. So I'm just going to leave it there and monitor that, and I'll catch you in the morning. All is good this morning. Fires are out, it's scorching hot, and I'm ready to carry on with the bus. Had a bit of a restless night last night, so now I'm keen to get this finished. I've got those 6 pieces cut out, ready to drill the holes and get this bed in place so I can be in here tonight. Well, the bed now is in place and I've got the legs on it, and I've got to say, I think that has worked out pretty good. I think that was a good idea using that wood. The bed now is high enough off the floor where I can get plenty of storage underneath there, and with the mattress on the bed, you can see there that it's going to be level with the windows, which is really nice. I've made the material on the end here. That wasn't actually down here, that was back up at the house. Got some dirty marks on there, so I need to clear that up. Other than that, it'll look like new. Then I've got to do this now, and then I can get the mattress on. Can't wait. Christ, this is awkward. Well, it looks a bit of a dump ground at the moment, but yeah, it will be cleaned up, I promise you. It's just, yeah, you know, it doesn't rain, so I don't have to worry about moving it all around. Eventually, that's all going to look lovely, and once I got plants around here, it was all going to transform. My priority for this week was to make sure I had that canopy over there and get that bed in, obviously. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get the bamboo around there, so I still need to start stacking some more up, and that is going to happen. But my priority for the next video is going to be to get that shower in there. Really does need to happen very quickly, as well as that wood burner, which unfortunately I didn't get. Well, I didn't start it, so that's the mess part as you walk in the door. Yeah, I'll come to that, but this is the important bit. I got the bed in and all the trimmings done from where I'm standing towards the back, so that is really exciting. I'll get the lights sorted out in a couple of weeks time, but having that bed in there, being able to spend some time in a nice clean environment, or at least from the door up to the back anyway, is going to be fantastic. Now I will be adding plants and a few other bits. I need to tidy up the blinds and so on. I don't know why I'm justifying it. The bed is in here and it's looking great. Down there I need to come to. I'm just going to ignore that a minute because I'm going to just spend a morning off going down to the beach tomorrow. So I'm going to end it there. Hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up and subscribe if you did, and look out for the next video. Plenty more to come. That shower is an absolute necessity, and that is going to change how the area around here looks. And once I've got some palms and other plants around here, it really is going to transform. But you can see at the moment I have left it in a little bit of a mess. So I think perhaps my first job is just to tidy this up a little bit before I continue. So I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.